Hey guys, it's been a while.
Hey,
I missed
friend.
you. It's not the case. Anyways, welcome back to another edition of Bullyzone Live. I'm Austin Largo.
It's your boy Lance Winters, baby. And
Wait,
Oh
here.
my!
I'm here. Don't worry.
This guy doesn't know.
Hey.
Can't even wear a real suit.
It's okay. I got what I got. All right.
You got that out the dumpster, didn't you?
I got it off this guy actually. So
off the dumpster. Let's not talk about dumps. This is the De La O Jiu-Jitsu representing over here.
Hey,
ladies and
dumpster might be
That's
accurate
fine,
though
but-
for this one.
Yeah, you got to cut that up, make it into a tie.
I don't know if I can.
That's the proper
So
attire.
cutting it up might bring me some satisfaction, but I don't know how John will feel about cutting up his merchandise. Although I did.
He's got the money already.
I don't think it matters to him when his money's in his pocket, right?
Exactly. So how you doing, Ross? How you been? It's been a while. We haven't seen you.
Yeah, so I don't have a car right now. There's
Okay.
this whole thing of like getting a car fixed means that you sacrifice your car
Mm-hmm.
to somebody else, you know, and you have to just back away and hope that they do their job. And then when they don't, you're like, oh, I haven't had a car for a week, and then I didn't rent a car because I thought it was gonna be like 3 or 4 days, and then I'm asking for a ride from this freaking dumbass over
This
here.
guy.
It was all right though. It was nice. He actually came by, picked me up. He has a nicer, not
Bullies,
beat up car.
Bullies by the beach.
Yeah, it was nice. We picked me up at the beach.
Sounds like a lovely time.
It was a
you two
lovely
had.
time. Lovely time.
I can't wait to read all about it in
In
like
the
Eat, Pray, Love 2.
Oh,
Bullyzone story.
I thought he was gonna go really hard and be like, "Who the fuck cares, dog?"
All right, but really though, okay, that's enough, and that's too much. What about you, Austin? What have you been up to? How's your week been, boss?
I just been training. You know, I started doing some Muay Thai.
Oh, okay.
Muay Thai, you're gonna kick me in the face sometime soon.
Oh, you know, kick ya, knee ya, elbow. You know, throw some fists.
Throw the
the
bows.
points of
Learning it all.
contact.
You know, it's like kickboxing on steroids, or you know, it's
Or kickboxing.
kickboxing. Well, because kickboxing is just punches and kicks. Muay Thai, the original OG over in Thailand, you know, they're using the elbows and
'Cause it's
you know,
not
the
real.
clinching and all that.
Unless it's old, it's not real, right?
Kickboxing is Muay Thai watered down.
Okay.
Still, you know, I'll do the cardio kickboxing classes they offer at my gym.
Hey, those are fun to watch. I mean, I hear there are pretty good looking ladies doing kickboxing cardio.
I'm not there to file these women with my eyes, Ross. We're all there for the
Hey,
same
we-
reason, to improve our bodies and
Some of us go there
Learn the
for
ancient wisdom.
legitimate reasons, like Muay Thai.
yeah, dude, I'm a beast right now.
All right.
Thanks, Coach Mike Sudikap.
Oh, look at
Ooh,
that,
look
learning
at
something
that. The
new.
real
Yeah,
deal
traditional
coming out.
Thailand greetings. So if you're ever in the great area of Thailand, it's a country, an island, whatever.
All right.
Sudikap.
Sudakap.
For you, Sudika. That's what the women say.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right.
Classic.
But Lance, how was your week? I know you got to check out.
He has an
some
interesting.
awesome-
Yeah, you're the
awesome
one
events
with the
this
real
weekend.
stuff going on. So
Yeah.
indulge us for a moment.
We all look like tired. I don't know about that. We look like having the time of our lives. I was at Rogue Wrestling recently. That was actually a great time. It was not only a tournament of wrestling, but it was also a rave. It undertook in Los Angeles. It was this big warehouse, having the time of my life, man. I got there just in time to see Ruby Rays and Vipers go at it.
Nice.
The ladies' match of the night, which was explosive. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen. Vipers was thrown all around the ring, thrown outside the ring. Ruby was able to pick up a win. It was good stuff, but that finals and that tournament, god dang, guys, let me tell you, you had Killer Cross.
Tell us how you really feel with that. God dang. What do
You got-
Hank
you-
Hill over here?
That is my real thing. Hank Hill, baby. Over here hanging out, having the time of my life watching Killer Cross, Jeff Cobb, and PJ Black on a triple threat. Anything goes for the Rogue Wrestling Championship, man. And let me tell you, that
Was Jeff
was
Cobb's son there?
Jeff Cobb's
Jeff
son.
Cobb's
That's the
son
best-
was there.
He was in
Best
attendance.
new meme is
Yeah.
Front row.
hashtag Jeff Cobb's son.
Yeah, they're probably rekindling, some lost years. So I'm always happy.
How old is
Father and son get
Acosta?
back
How old
together.
is he?
Ever since they got reacquainted at Bar Wrestling, they've been making a hit. He's been always right there front row supporting his dad, always wearing the merch, always gotten the hat back and the hand up. It's always a good time. He's of age to be drinking.
He's
so you
of
can-
age.
so you
Okay.
can
I
only
mean,
assume,
of
that
age
this-
depends on where you live.
Well, we're all in California.
I don't know.
so-
Mentally, I'm not here though.
Well, where were you? What's going on?
I don't know. I'm like somewhere fun, not
So-
sitting next to you two.
So Rogue Wrestling was a great time. It was filled with tables being smashed, EDM music blasting in your ears. I had the chance to actually go with a good friend of ours, the Adam Woods. From
Adam Woods.
From
Did you
According
shake
to
his
Woods.
hand appropriately?
Woods, we're giving him a D now.
The Adam
The
Woods.
Adam Woods.
That's his little ad.
I mean, do you know anyone else named Adam Woods? Do you need to put a "the" on there? I don't know.
Because Brian Kendricks is the Brian Kendricks. He's kind of got that trademark on the.
The-
I'm gonna.
But his tag is Brian Kendrick WWE.
That's a little bit Kanye, man. Didn't he try to like patent
All
the
I'm
color
saying-
blue, like patent the word "the" or whatever?
I don't know.
Copyright the color blue or whatever.
I don't know
Copyright
what.
"the." We just be like, that's our thing. We put "the" in front of a you know.
The wrestling, the
The
Bullyzone,
Bullyzone, the OCCW, the Next
the
Level.
pay-per-view, the next show. What's going on, fans? How you guys doing today? So we're just chit-chatting, having a great time. We haven't seen you guys in a while. We've been a little ill and under the weather, but we're here a lot better.
You're understating right now.
Before we
So
get going,
hard.
tell them about our ticket giveaway.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're having a ticket giveaway for Orange County Championship Wrestling's Next Level, August 25th, here at the Next Level Sports Complex. And all you have to do is go on YouTube from the free admission channel. Just sign into YouTube real quick, leave a comment, and you're automatically entered to get some tickets. We give away 2 or 3 tickets per raffle. We'll be giving away raffles this week, next week, and maybe even tickets for the next show afterwards, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a great time. Make sure you guys share this as well. We get enough shares. Let's see, how many shares you want? We'll give away more tickets.
10.
10 shares. 10
shares.
I mean a realist.
Let's get 10
Not,
shares.
what did we say last time? It was 116, 216. I have a
Sure.
hat to eat this time, but I'm
Yeah. Well, with
not in the mood.
16 viewers, you're supposed to eat that hat.
No, dude.
No,
I'm
different hat, I think.
different hat, not the same hat.
That's a good thing I like about you. You like to wear different hats. You're not consistent. You know, you switch it up a bit.
Whoa, I'm fairly
Unlike
consistent.
De La O over here.
Uh-oh. Dude, I think it's because he only owns one hat. That has to be it. He owns one hat, and he puts it on. It's like the one pair of underwear he owns, the one hat he owns. He has one pair of socks. I feel like he's a one-thing kind of guy. He's not at Steve Jobs where you like open the closet and there's 50 turtlenecks. No, there's just one of each. And every
One
night
jersey.
he goes home and washes the same stuff. So he's got the blue jeans, he's got the black shirt, he's got the black hat, and then he just does it every day. It's his daily ritual. It's the only way I can justify it.
It's a little sad.
I don't know.
You know, I feel like I'm going to see that on TLC, My Strange Addictions, or one of those shows, you know, My 600-Pound Life. You know,
But-
where they're just stuck in bed. It's just,
Where it went wrong.
Where it went wrong.
What happened? John, you know, I'll be with you just so I can get some screen time. Yeah, get the Bullyzone name out there, but I ain't helping you. I ain't giving you no sponge baths.
I will
Ross,
recommend
that's kind of right up your alley.
No, I'm not gonna go with sponge. I was gonna just suggest, he hit a department store, maybe a big box, a mall, more his speed. I don't know. I'm not gonna suggest he, go change his wardrobe or anything because it's worked so far. I just know the hat, man.
That hat has got to go, ladies and gentlemen. Help us find a way to get rid of that hat. And we'll gladly peel it right off John's head.
I think we should go with a setup of, it's always free this, free that, free John De La O's head. Right? Oh, there it is. So
But would we have any buyers?
I don't think so. I don't know. So I want to know more about Rogue Wrestling and that EDM. Like that was a cool setup. So how did that work? Did they
So
did they like toss it back? Was it like a show? You have a match and then you have the wrestling going on and then you got music, or was it just like in your face, loud ass music, dance party, and then there's a wrestling match going on? How did that work out? I wanted to know about that.
Well, at Rogue Wrestling, if you guys can picture, it's a warehouse.
Yep.
You go inside, boom, there's a ring right there in the dead center. There's a stage right behind it.
Okay.
You got Jeff Cobb's son, along many
Okay,
other
okay,
loyalists
I got the
of
setup,
Bar.
so just answer
Just
my question.
beautiful,
How did it roll?
and
What did they do? How was the setup?
And as it went on, it was a tournament style.
Okay.
So it played off with just a DJ in between matches.
So that stuff going on.
During the prelims or the first round of everything.
Good DJ?
Good
Do you know his
DJ.
name? Do you know his name?
Not by me. Trash Barf Mouth.
Oh,
Barmouth? barf smell?
Yeah, they had it on the flyers. I know why he's confused. It's like 3 words slapped together. So
Yeah,
I'll give you a pass.
But it was good times. It was fun. We were able to, like, after the prelims, then they had the fart barf. That was one of the guys.
There.
They went on. And then it was time for the women's wrestling. They went on. And then we had the DJ going on. And then we had the championship.
So
After the championship, then it was the DJ. So
would you say
the
they kind of
actual talent.
used it as because I know going to shows a lot of time there's that downtime that people don't realize exists. Like you watch a match, and then everyone's kind of getting ready, and then you wait till people come out, and people are coming out, and they're doing their entrance, and they're walking, and then everyone kind of mills around after the match happens. At bar, you drink a beer, you BS with whoever's next to you, you get some photos with people, whatever. But I'm guessing with that EDM, they just kind of used it to fill that void, so you keep the energy going. Was that how that worked?
Yeah, just something. It was definitely like a club vibe.
That's one of the reasons I wanted to
where it was a club vibe. We're like, oh wait, guys, wait a minute. There's a match going on. Let's go run over here and catch this.
Exactly.
I'm always sketchy of parties and concerts like that in warehouse because it always seems to end up with a murder happening. In any movie I've seen with a warehouse party.
I think he might be onto something here.
So, was there anything like that you experienced outside?
Did you
outside?
Did you experience a murder that we didn't hear about that wasn't on the
Usually
news?
happens outside. Like the chick wanders outside.
If anybody went,
smoke off someone.
If anybody went to Rogue Wrestling, they know how sketchy and dirty it looked outside.
Really,
it looked straight out of a '90s New York scene.
No, but that's kind of an aesthetic in itself.
Yeah, except
Come to a dirty warehouse.
Except for the fact that there's more homeless people walking around than there are fans of the program.
Oh, okay. I know how that goes. I understand.
It's heavily populated. I parked under the light. I had my my strap on me. 50 told me to get the strap, so I stayed strapped.
I like
secure.
that you did a slight hesitation on that. You had the strap on you. Thank you for that. Otherwise, I'd be laughing a bit more right now.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be terrified.
Oh. Yeah, actually, that's the correct response to terrifying.
So what's up, guys? We got 10 views right now. That means if everybody shares this video right now,
you all get I'm just kidding.
You'll
a
all
free
be
car
getting a chance to win some tickets for OCCW's Next Level. It's gonna be August 25th here at the Next Level Sports Complex.
So where?
So let's go back in time. We talked about Rogue Wrestling,
okay,
but we never really got the chance to talk about
Destination 6.
Destination 6.
Yeah, that was an amazing show. I'll be straight up with it.
How did you guys feel about the ring setup?
It was cool.
Like the whole venue is just awesome.
I've seen the photos, I've seen the videos, and
it doesn't do justice.
It doesn't.
I've seen them too.
Hey, they have an arcade.
They have an arcade.
You can go play arcade games.
They got arcade. They got all the all the WWE toys.
They got merch.
Do they also on location? I know a lot of places we go to serve alcohol. Do they have booze there?
They do have a nice little VIP.
So D6, Destination 6, you can drink beer, you can play video games, and you can watch wrestling. There's no losing.
Yeah,
there's no losing in bars still, baby. If you're ever around the area, it's not even the best part. It's right next to the iconic Del Taco, so I was able to.
The iconic Del Taco. Okay, you're getting a little bit heavy with the and iconic. I don't know how you wrestle in. Del Taco, the Del Taco.
The Del Taco,
the very first one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay if it's the first one. Like
that,
you know, how In-N-Out.
That's why it is the.
Is it really the first one? You're just pulling my leg here.
The billboard said.
Okay.
Know-it-all.
Then it is the Del Taco. I will grant you that.
So thank you to Destination 6.
From billboards. If you're looking for a good time,
Did you ever
got like 50 strip club numbers?
No. I like when billboards either give you weird esoteric knowledge or they shame you. Billboards that shame you are kind of my things. Like there's one on my way to work or something that is like a life insurance one. And it's just like we spend more time looking at billboards than we do planning for retirement it's like retirement or life insurance, some BS. That's what I'm into is billboards that shame you. Don't read into that.
It works, that's what my marketing professor said.
So
That's
I got us on billboards. I'm so sorry. Back to D6. The ring was nice. You have the setup with you can go drink, you can play games, and then I saw some guy booed or trash talked. What happened? I know that was a thing, but I saw some guy talk smack or.
That's the littlest of what happened.
If it was nothing, then tell me what happened.
I'm more interested in what happened at
Those
intermission.
kind of people you don't want to give any time to.
Okay,
yeah, you don't.
I won't. Although it did give me knowledge of the fact that like most of that venue is being like hard cammed, right? You can see a lot of
There's
it.
multiple people that wanted to record the experience as the first time at Destination 6.
Yeah, all
and
the-
they didn't expect to see that. They expected to watch the match, So
Right.
cameras were rolling, yes, but you know what I mean?
There's just too many people in the way.
No,
or
all the
something?
footage you saw
Okay.
is fan footage.
Yeah, that's
You
what,
Oh,
full
gotcha.
Destination 6
that's what I'm
footage.
getting at, yeah.
Gotcha.
Because everybody else is focused on the match at hand, ladies and
Right.
gentlemen, which was Mikey O'Shea having a good old time with Sean Black. The Juggernauts up against A.K. Rambe.
Okay, Rambe, yeah. Yeah, it was a bummer that had to happen during that match. Probably the match I was most excited
Yeah.
for that night. And, just asshole like that guy just ruined it for everyone.
Hey, that's a little too
But hey, let's
harsh.
bring it back. Before any of that happened, what I'm most excited about for the next show, it's going to be September 15th, the same Destination 6 arena. But
Boiling Point, baby.
Boiling
Point.
Point.
Is what happened during intermission when
What's up?
he brought up the women's championship.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, nasty brawl.
A nasty brawl between Okoye and
This is one of the few that I heard
Mariah
about.
Moreno. And you guys can check that footage out on YouTube. If you guys want to see a fight, don't look at this ridiculous fight. Look at these two women who just happen to be out here enjoying Destination 6. A challenge was called, and these two ladies answered it. It was about a 5-minute brawl going all around the Destination 6 arena.
Yeah, it was just craziest thing, wasn't on the card, just
happened.
happened,
Little bit.
Not it wasn't part of that night's action. And it's
It wasn't on the card. It wasn't scheduled. Just two ladies having the time of their lives,
yeah, you never know what's gonna happen at Destination 6.
Wrestling. What's the
You
thing?
can't stay
Wrestling is
predictable.
the most fun you can have while keeping your clothes on.
You don't know that. They
I
just-
don't. Okay.
They just have the good old bra and panty matches.
Hey, that's still clothing.
Oh, that was
If
the
you
removal
can-
of clothing.
If you can wear it to the beach and get away with it, you're still wearing clothes. Although I've
that's
seen
the model you live by.
that's what I live by. No. Although I've seen some homeless people do some interesting things to go against that.
If
But
no
yeah.
areola showing.
Hey.
on the beach.
There you go.
Learned that watching.
Hey, depends on what beach you're
lifeguard
at.
Shows. I had a teacher who was like a lifeguard on one of those shows.
Oh,
You
really?
had a teacher that was a lifeguard on like Baywatch or
No,
like
like those real like an HB. It's just-
oh, the ones where they like reality TV show,
Yeah, I
go
don't
and
know
watch
what
people
channel.
and
I never had the dude, but I knew he was a teacher at our school. But that's about it.
that's
I know
interesting.
he's, oh, hey, that's a teacher at my school.
That's a nice little divot of information.
Well,
from the
teachers are
middle.
weird. And my mom's a teacher. There's only two types of teachers in this world. There's boring as all hell and actually like their life is how it looks and they're horrible, boring people that stay at home with their cats. Or there's the second type and they just go hard as hell and they know how to party and they drink a lot.
Mhm.
There's either crazy, awesome party teacher because they're relieving stress or actually boring. No in between. I've never found an in between. And so all the psycho teacher stories that you hear, probably true.
Well, that's always reassuring. So, all these scandals that happen with.
Yeah, shout out to Mike Camden. He rocked it at Destination 6.
That's
He's
right.
watching with us right now. Hey, buddy, we got some pictures of you on our Bullyzone Facebook page. You want to, snag a picture, throw it up? Go ahead, dog. It was a pleasure watching you.
I
he
think-
picked up the win over Guy Cool.
Yeah, super
Hey,
cool.
I like Guy Cool. I was talking about him way back when we first started.
Guy Cool's not cool. He spilled beer on me.
and you guys
Beer
shut
on
me
the
down
suit, so he
immediately.
deserved it. You weren't there. You
Hey.
didn't see what happened. Guy
Yeah,
Cool.
you weren't there.
Guy Cool tried to be cool.
And he
Guy
wasn't.
Cool was not being
he
cool.
was he was not smooth or cool.
He was
whatever
dropping
that-
some bars, though, right?
He was
Remember
trying
that?
to. Nobody
dropping
let him.
some bars.
What's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning into the Bullyzone podcast. We're going over
I feel
all
like I'm
the fun
looking
we
down
had
a
at
lot, like I'm
Destination
just like this.
6.
A lot of this podcast is gonna be top of my head. I apologize for that.
That's why I got to keep it out like this.
Nah, then I got long ass arms out here, and I gotta like use my eyes, and then I'm away from
What
the
other
mic.
matches did you enjoy during that Destination 6? What was your? You had Aguilera and Tony Reyes. I thought that was a cool ending that they had.
Yeah, shout out to our boy Tony Reyes.
Vandergriff versus
Yeah,
Vintage for the
that's
main
what I was
event.
gonna say. Because Vintage probably one of my favorite independent wrestlers out there.
Period.
Right now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
My first time I saw him was him at the Bushido Cup tournament.
Yep.
Orange
that
County
main-
Championship
Which you
Wrestling.
won, by the way, which you won.
Yeah, the main event with him and Mikey. Probably one of my favorite matches this year.
Mhm.
So I saw that, and then every time he shows up to OCCW or anytime I show up and he's on the card. I didn't know he was on the card. Like, he wasn't promoted on the card, was he?
No, he wasn't. It was kind of like
He showed up. and
quiet.
And if you have vintage dragon at your show, you put them in the main event, and that's what they did. And yeah, I never seen what's his name, Vandergriff.
Mhm.
Yeah, Matt Vandergriff coming up.
I never
young
seen
gun.
him before, and this guy is a stud too. You
He's
know,
a rising star in the
super
game.
athletic. You know, he's doing crazy, you know, spiral taps and like Phoenix splashes and stuff like that. Like,
Dude, that's the stuff I love. That's why I like watching vintage a lot, because it's just super high flying, acrobatic, all over the place. Like anything that I'm like, I would see this in a video game. I'm all about, like, I'm so into it.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it looks like you have to watch it twice because your eyes are just like, did that just happen? I need to watch that again. Okay, yeah, it did happen. That's the kind of guy that I'm just like, I'm going. I need to see it. I don't care who's wrestling. I don't care where he's at. I'm going.
yeah, you can check out those pictures on the Bullyzone Facebook page. We got the link pinned on our chat right here.
Yeah, it's on the top.
Podcast.
The latest Destination 6 photos are pinned as the top free admission comment, so feel free to click on that, go look, and then, you know, maybe go look through all the rest of the great photos we have, which I think, we're just going to start posting them to Instagram. It seems like people like looking at Instagram photos more than they like albums on Facebook, which should have been surprising.
Well, you can only post like 10 pictures at once on.
Yeah, but we'll just, you know.
We can't do justice on Instagram.
No, we can't.
'Cause
Problem.
you
Like,
can't show
you
up to an
can't
awesome
post.
show like Destination 6.
Right. You can't post like
I'm not gonna
100
get 10
photos.
pictures at Destination 6 or OCCW.
You're
'cause
taking like a ton.
the action's just nonstop, so you got to constantly be clicking the camera. Like, I get it. Instagram's 4 pictures. Yeah, I get it. Like, doesn't Facebook own Instagram?
Yeah,
Yes.
Facebook is the album space to be. What's going on, guys? Thanks for watching. Today's topic is going to be SummerSlam and your predictions.
So we
That's
wanna-
right. We're taking it from indie back to corporate.
Back to
WWE.
Fed, back to the Fed. Let's go to the Fed.
Fed back to the Fed. What do you?
So,
You guys sit around and
Summer-
just think up this stuff, or
SummerSlam 2018 is going to be
got the card right here?
the year
What are we going with?
of magic, ladies and gentlemen.
Is it
It's
gonna
gonna
be better than WrestleMania?
It's going to be as good as
That's a
WrestleMania.
joke.
It's going to be the
It-
biggest
it's
party
gonna
of
be.
the summer.
Biggest party of summer. We got our invite.
And
Right after this podcast, I'm heading over there.
Hey, you might be, but
so
not everyone is.
So let's find out who's fighting who and what's going where.
All right. So on the kickoff show, we have Rusev and Lana. Yes, it's an intergender tag team match against my boy Andrade Cien Almas and Selena Vega. You know, they're the ones who are stepping up to the main roster. You know, it's only been a couple of months, you know, since they've been on SmackDown. Rusev, he's been in the big leagues for a couple of years now, so this is really a jumping off point for, you know, Almas and, you know, Selena Vega. She's just making her WWE in-ring debut this year. You know, she's been around. She was with TNA for a while.
Okay.
So I have to give this to my boy, you know, Almas and Vega. But what do you guys got?
So I'm gonna jump on the hype train and say it's Rusev Day all day, every day. And I'm gonna buy myself a Rusev Day shirt and everything. No, I'm not gonna do that, but I will give it to Rusev just because I like him a lot.
I do like him. He's cool. He's a badass. I'll give him that.
Yeah, that's
with
fine.
with this whole ongoing feud going on between these women, I think it's great to finally see them put it all out there. And what better way to have a mixed tag team match? Your boy loves intergender wrestling, but
We should just get
when
you
you
a
talk
shirt that
stacks-
says "I love intergender wrestling."
I do. It's a
and-
Joy Ryan when it's in my house.
Oh, okay.
But I love the fact that new people are trying to jump into the business and try to take out someone who's been established. So, you know, Almas may give it his best go, but I think Rusev Day will happen
All right.
at the biggest party of the summer.
La Sombra. Yeah, we're taking it back to CMML or whatever. You know, when Andrade was fighting Shinsuke over in Japan. That's no more.
I just
He
want to
lost the mask.
see more of the Japanese wrestlers take over. But anyway, that's an aside. Go on.
So that's on the kickoff show. Let's jump onto the main card.
We just have my favorite match coming up here.
We're gonna have starting off with Daniel Bryan versus The Miz. You know, this feud's been building for
A long time.
a long time, even before Daniel Bryan was cleared to wrestle again. You know, back in the era when the brand split was reestablished. You know, Talking Smack was the jumping off point.
That was
Miz-
always a cool spot, yeah.
Yeah, the Miz was, upset with general manager Daniel Bryan not giving him the credit he deserved.
Right.
You got D-Bry calling him a coward, even though he's never hurt. He was the IC champion at that time. He was running SmackDown. So let's start with you, Lance. Who do you think is going to win this?
Who do I think is going to win this? It's a no. There's no competition of who's going to go. Obviously, The Miz is going to be able to knock out this Punk once and for all. He's been talking smack. He's been getting heat. And, Daniel Bryan had pop. Daniel Bryan was cool when he got cleared to come back. But guess what? He wasn't able to use that pop to win the tag team championships with Kane. What makes you think that he's got any juice left to go on against The Miz? You know what I mean? An established champion.
I don't know, man.
That's exactly my point. The Miz didn't have to take, a year and a half, 2 years off for concussion problems. He was still going. You can say he's in his prime right now. So he's been trucking. He's been IC champ, a record amount of times, whatever. He's, one of the highest amount of times the IC champ. This is just a workout for The Miz. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, skull crushing finale for the win, with The Miz taking it away. He's got to win this for his baby girl at home. He's got his beautiful wife Maurice.
Oh, gorgeous,
she's a
sweet
10 out
woman.
of 10. The Miz takes this.
Okay, you guys didn't even have to ask me how I want this to go. Because how I want this to go, yes, Daniel Bryan for the win. But how this might actually go is The Miz finally gets an upswing and then goes on from there. Finally, yeah. Both these guys have had weird ups and downs in terms of career and history and their pop and their momentum as guys.
No, let me explain. Let me explain where everything went wrong for both of them. They were both good wrestlers. Everything was great. Daniel Bryan, he got signed off because he got injured and he was, medically cleared. Miz left wrestling because he went to go make a movie, have a baby, get married. Yeah, that's why he left WWE. He's back in WWE.
So how I think this is actually going to go is. All right, I want Daniel Bryan to win, but how this is actually going to go is The Miz is going to finally get on the upswing because he is more charismatic, I would say, than Daniel Bryan, and
he's
therefore
the man of the hour, the man with the power.
Yeah, exactly. It's his time to shine. The Miz is going to take it home.
Top guy in WWE.
Top guy? What kind of loaded ass question are you asking me?
No, because I have a point here. Roman Reigns.
Yes.
Love him or hate him.
Duh. I don't like that fact, but he
strength,
is.
I'll give him that. He is a competitor. He's tough to beat.
And that's what I see here.
The Miz was able to beat him this year.
Okay.
Has Daniel Bryan beat him this year?
No.
No, I don't think he's ever beat him.
No, I don't think so.
He got powerbombed by him, but
hey, that's
back in
close
the
to
Shield
glory.
days.
Every time Daniel Bryan steps in the ring with Roman Reigns, he's getting his butt kicked. The Miz beat him for the IC championship. I think on Raw 25.
All right, so we're in agreement, guys. The Miz is going to take this match. That's
it.
it.
If he can beat the big dog, he can beat this goat.
All right, can we get to the most boring of the matches, please? Thank you.
Next up, we got Finn Balor taking on the Constable Baron Corbin. Let's start with you, Ross.
Can I just take a nap and not pick? I don't care. Just wipe this off. I'll give it to Corbin because he's more interesting. I would like to see something fleshed out of him winning. That's it. I don't care.
Balor, I've seen him live. He is a tiny individual.
Is he smaller than you? Like height-wise?
Of course.
Okay.
I'm about.
He's short.
6'1".
That's what I'm getting at.
Day. But and I've seen
you stretch out in the heat. You stretch out in the heat.
It's a little joke for the morons out there.
Okay.
But Constable Corbin, I've seen him live, and he's a big guy. So
he's a big man.
If I'm a big man taking on a little man, I think this is gonna play out. Constable Corbin is gonna pick up that W.
All right.
Lance, who do you got?
Honestly, Balor used to go to WrestleMania and win championships and be a guy with all this pop, and
he used to be a guy.
And now he's just like,
and
now he's in this rubber match, so it doesn't really matter what's going on with his career. You look at Corbin. Corbin's being developed by Stephanie McMahon in the
exactly. He got his eye on him.
So I'm gonna give it to him. He's gonna get the push of the biggest party of the summer.
If something ever happens, Kurt Angle, I'm sure Corbin is next in line.
For what?
Okay. So we're all in agreement with Corbin to picking that up. let's get into
As little as I care, yes.
an interesting match here. It's Braun Strowman, Mr. Monster in the Bank, taking on Kevin Owens with the Money in the Bank contract on the line.
This one is cool.
Why?
I like this because there's a caveat, there's a catch, and anything with a catch, I'm into watching. You could tell me anything. Hey, we're gonna throw these pillows down the hall. I don't know, randomness. You could put any stipulation, any weird bet, and if there's
you like catching,
no, that's not.
You're saying
I like
catch
things
a
with a
lot.
catch to them, okay? I like gambling, I like bets, I like strange outcomes for no reason. This one has something attached to it, and therefore, I want to watch it.
All right, now that we know, I want to watch it too. But who do you think is going to win? That's why I asked.
Okay.
But the question
While you're asking who I think is going to win, well, Strowman has more to lose. He has more to gain. He has more momentum. Strowman's going to win. He doesn't want to lose that contract. He's going to go out there hungry. He's going to go out there wanting it. And so he's going to kick Kevin Owens' ass. That's what's going to happen.
Lance, who do you got?
Man,
Get off
with
your phone, man.
This title on the line, or not this title, but this contract for a chance to win
Get
a
your
title.
words right, boy.
You never know. This could be a monumental night for either one of these men.
And-
SummerSlam. This could be contract time, baby. Someone can cash this in. Who's holding the contract right now?
Mr. Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
okay.
What
Well,
if
you're
he
asking
cashes-
questions we know the answer to. Go
I'm
for
saying,
it.
what if he cashes in before their match? Where's the
Ooh.
stipulation? Where's the sauce behind that?
Oh,
Then it just
that's-
becomes one man beating
exactly.
another
That'd be a
man.
well played.
That'd be good. I mean, it'd be...
But like, wouldn't that be like like
Gotcha.
you pull the rug under your feet?
Exactly.
Gotcha.
If he doesn't want to risk, losing at all, that's the best
Hey,
bet.
there you go.
Challenge the champion right there in the opening, because the championship's not gonna be till the end.
Right.
But if you're Braun and you walk down the ring after the second match and you declare you're cashing in, who's to say no? Kevin Owens might, but if it were to come down to just those two brawling it out, history will repeat himself, and I think Braun will walk away with this.
History's a man. History will repeat himself. I like it.
I
Okay.
am gonna say Kevin Owens.
Braun
He's
up to mud.
He's a big dumb monster. He's got the brute strength, to run over everyone on the roster.
What are we
But
talking
Kevin
about?
Owens, he was able to be champion, the Universal Champion, for over 6 months. Because he aligned himself with Chris Jericho. That was a smart move.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not saying it was a dumb move, but okay. I don't know if I'd give it smart.
No, because he had his back. If Chris Jericho wasn't with Kevin Owens, he would have lost that Universal Championship way early into his run. But no, he aligned himself with arguably one of the greatest of all time. So he's smart. He aligned himself with Sami Zayn. He's a smart man. I gotta give him that. So I think he's gonna. And it's not just he has to beat Braun Strowman with the pin. Braun Strowman can lose anyway. Count out, submission, DQ, and then that briefcase will go over to Kevin Owens. So he might even trick him.
It might be a weird outcome, and then he just takes
He has
it.
to beat him.
Okay.
He just has to get the win. He doesn't have to beat him. He has
Doesn't
to
have
get
to be a
the
good win. He just has to get a win. Okay, I'll give you that. We're gonna
that's
quickly
my man.
get here into the me giving boring, predictable responses, but go on with the match list.
All right, we got Cruiserweight Championship on the line. We got champion Cedric Alexander against Drew Gulak. I don't watch too much 205 Live, but from
I don't
what
either.
I've seen of both these men, I am a fan of Drew Gulak. This is a no-fly zone, so I believe my man Gulak, whatever.
Drew Gulak is going down. No.
No.
Why? Okay, so I get why he thinks it's gonna happen. Why do you think it's not gonna happen?
Because Cedric Alexander's a man, baby. He's a champ.
Yeah.
He's been holding it down.
So
And
you're
once
gonna
he
go with-
lifts you up, drives you down with his knees into your spine, it's done, baby. You're
I'm
gonna
gonna-
bounce off like a fucking pancake and you're done.
So I like the momentum theory of just retention is easier than overcoming.
Oh yeah.
Winning. So-
Cedric Alexander had plenty of chances to beat this guy, and now it'll be in the ring, all official, with no contention afterwards. There's this wasn't. No, it's all gonna go down officially.
So here's
to the
why.
end of the dispute.
Here's why I agree only with you, Lance, because anyone in that Fatal 4-Way I don't think was going to win this match if they got it, so I think that Drew has the upper hand of, okay, he beat the guys who could potentially win,
Mm-hmm.
and I think the overcoming hardship or whatever, becoming a contender takes a lot of, heart, whatever you want to call it. Retaining your title takes you could rest on your laurels a little bit and just beat the best guy down. I think Drew's going to take it. All right, we talked about this one. Will we go to the next one?
Drew Gulak, Cedric Alexander, he's got some stuff on his mind right now. People would be strolling through his Twitter page, finding some inappropriate stuff.
Strolling.
And now he's got that weighing on his mind. He's not going to be focused 100% in that match. He's going to be like, God damn.
He's going to be off.
Who found this? Who dug this up?
Hey, boys and girls, don't say anything stupid on your Twitter.
That.
If you've learned nothing from
watching
the last year
podcast
of wrestling podcasts or just general media, don't say dumb shit on your Twitter that's going to come back and cost you stuff later.
So, yes. Next up, we got the Bludgeon Brothers, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, taking on the New Day. First off, which teaming of the New Day would you like to see take on the Brothers of Bludgeoning?
Lance, you can take this one.
I think it's got to be
Xavier Woods,
Kofi
Woods. Kingston.
Kofi.
Leave Big Boy outside so he can crowd control. He can make sure that one man is in the ring at all times. When you have Big E on the outside, he can patrol the exterior, and make sure it's a clean fight on the inside. And the boys, Xavier and Kofi, working together, they'll have no problem going through the Bludgeon Brothers. But
interesting.
I believe the Bludgeon Brothers are going to retain.
That's where I'm headed.
Yeah, I'm 100% behind the Brothers of Bludgeoning. I'll disagree with you on the teaming up for New Day. I think you have.
I want to see where you're going to go.
In there
okay. Because I was going to say you play your A team.
The biggest member.
Yeah.
Taking on these huge men, the Bludgeon Brothers. They're probably at least 6'8". One's 6'8", one's probably 6'6" at least.
So who? But the picture this.
I would go Big Boy and Xavier.
If Xavier or Kofi was in the ring getting two-timed, either one of them were in the ring getting two-timed, who would you expect to break up the fight? Biggie or
No. The point is The point is Biggie doesn't get two-timed, right? That he stops it from happening.
The reason why I don't want Biggie in there, the reason why I don't want a third big guy in there, is because the two big guys are going to get tired. The two little guys can run circles around these guys, coordinate together, and take them down. That's why I don't want to incorporate a third guy with the.
I don't know. I think you go power and opposites, right? You get a smaller dude, bigger dude. They level each other out. They play off each other's strengths and weaknesses.
It is. The Bludgeon Brothers do have the power advantage. I think if you're right, they could run circles around the Bludgeon Brothers, Kofi, and
literally.
But if they get snatched one good hit, just
and you're
wobble them, it's all over from there. That's why you need that big boy.
Beyond the semantics,
doesn't matter who's in the ring for New Day. Yeah. Bludgeon Brothers going to pick up.
I don't like the New Day's thing, and we were talking about this. It's just not interesting. It's not cool. It's like.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. We appreciate everybody watching right now. Make sure to share this, comment this, like on this. You guys can all win 3 different chances to win tickets to OCCW's Next Level pay-per-view.
I think Brian Chansey really wants tickets to Next Level.
Brian Chansey really does.
He really, really does. Yeah, I don't. We were talking about this before. I don't like New Day. I don't like their thing. I don't like the. It's
done.
It's played out.
Let's move on. Next up, we got the United States Championship on the line with challenger Jeff Hardy, former champion, taking on the man who beat him for the title, Shinsuke Nakamura. Let's start with you, Ross.
So I'm all for. I want to say this. I really like Jeff Hardy. I'm all for Jeff Hardy winning a championship. I'm all for Jeff Hardy having an amazing, massive comeback, much like his brother, and becoming like a golden boy again, kind of, right? But I want to see this Shinsuke thing play out. I want him to hold that title for as long as damn possible and just be a bit of an upset, a rift in Vince's side, because it doesn't seem like Vince really likes pushing something that isn't his. We've talked about this before. And I just want that title to just stay with Shinsuke for as long as humanly possible until the dude, like, God forbid, like, kills somebody in the
Wow.
ring. Yeah,
you didn't have to say
I'm going
that.
there.
You could have said till he loses.
No, I'm going there. I'm going death.
I like Shinsuke Nakamura. I don't wish death upon any wrestlers because I know that's how people make a living and support their families.
Okay,
But
jeez.
I think Shinsuke is definitely going to retain. The whole Jeff Hardy Golden Boy era is done. That was back in the 90s, early 2000s. It's time to put him on the shelf. What's the point of making Jeff Hardy the championship if he's just going to lose it during a DUI? If he's just going to lose it to another drug suspension.
I was making jokes about guys dying in the ring, but you're going hard on Jeff
But
Hardy.
this is facts on Jeff Hardy's part.
Yeah, you know.
Everybody remembers what happened when Jeff Hardy was in TNA
Hey,
with his
man.
championship against Sting, dude. That was embarrassing. He came out
It
all
was.
drugged out. He
It
couldn't
was.
even walk to the ring. You know, and that's the point I'm trying to get at is what's the point of making Jeff Hardy retain if he's just
If
going
he's
to
just gonna screw it up again.
break more
Jeff Hardy.
healthcare or wellness policies.
It doesn't matter what he does outside. He's a broken man. Even if he was, you know, all clean and tidy, the man's old. He's pushing 50. It's a young man's game. I'm not saying. I'm
not saying Shinsuke's
What's going on,
young,
guys?
but
Thanks for tuning in.
He's younger than Jeff. Yeah, he doesn't do the high flying moves like Jeff, so he's not gonna have those high impact.
That's what 205 is all about. That's what
Yeah.
205 is about.
No, leave it to those guys.
Young
Exactly.
professionals that need
Shinsuke
exposure.
just gonna.
Or little older dudes. It was just
Shelf
fine.
the-
But,
shelf
you
the
know.
giants.
We've seen Shinsuke, you know, use his intellect, his intelligence, you know, at Extreme Rules to win the United States Championship.
Yes.
You know, once the ref turned his back, gave Hardy that Pinsasha, and then Kinsasha for the 1, 2, 3. You know, that deadly duo of the, you know, Dick
The
Kick
Sashas.
City. Yeah, the Sashas, Sasha Banks, whatever you want to call it. I believe history's gonna repeat itself, and it's just gonna be that again.
So are we in agreement again?
Yeah, Shinsuke, but
Wow, we agree.
We gotta raise our posters.
We gotta raise the
Yay.
posters.
Woo,
Oh,
we did it.
We did it.
It's like when we're cheering.
but
Cheer for ourselves. Self high five. Hey, do you remember that self high five? That was a thing. Come on now, old ass WCW BS. Okay. Anyway.
until he faces a real challenger, you know, Shinsuke. Next
A
in line
real
probably
challenger?
Randy Orton.
Yeah.
He's next in line.
He's been pulling that.
Well, they're kind of lining that up. I mean, that was with the whole match interruption or whatever last time,
Exactly.
and like,
That-
it's
I
gonna
could-
be
I
like
could see him making an
Shinsuke's gonna
appearance.
come out and be all sideways mad because
Doing
somebody
something.
messed up with his matches, and then I need to take it out on you, and blah. Yeah,
Exactly.
I got
Let's
you.
move on to the Intercontinental Championship on the line with challenger Seth Rollins taking on my man
Dolph
Ziggler.
Ziggler.
You know, the pretty boy, the show off. Let's start with Lance.
So Ziggler's been on a run.
Okay,
Yeah, he's
Having
real
a-
hot right now.
He's a
the-
hot streak
having the
right
time
now.
of his life right now.
I'll give you that one.
He's got McIntyre in his back. Like where can he go wrong? You know what I mean? We've already done this in a 30-minute Iron Man match. We've already done this and doing this and doing this. So this is the end of the feud, I believe. I'm ready to see something new and fresh against Ziggler. Maybe McIntyre turns on him. Who knows? The biggest part of the summer, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta see Ziggler with that belt.
All right. Well, before I put in who I want to win, just want to say hi to 10 Bears. What's up? Thanks for watching, 10 Bears. Nice to see you.
We'll see you at OCCW's Next Level, August 25th.
Look at that expert
The Next
plug.
Level Sports Complex.
He's so good. He sneaks him in wherever he can. Okay. We're in the car, and you're like, hey, OCCW. Just got to plug it, even if there's one dude that already knows the show's coming up. No, so this is another one that you guys probably shouldn't have to ask me. It's pretty apparent that I like Seth Rollins, and I just want the dude to win. Nothing against Ziggler. I just really like Seth. And I love seeing the dude win when it's his time, and I think he's done his due. I mean, he'd lost before, but this is kind of, I like redemption again. So, man, for me, redemption story, dude I like, guy I'm kind of neutral on, Seth Rollins, I want to win this match.
Seth Rollins will not win this match. Dolph Ziggler will win this match. It's written on the walls.
Where?
He beat him for...
Where is it on the walls?
You can't see it because it's already green screened out.
Oh,
But
is that one?
Dolph Ziggler beat him multiple times in one match in that 30-minute Iron Man
Hey,
match.
man, that just gives you fuel for that fire. Like, damn, this guy already beat my ass. I got to prove that I'm not going to get my ass handed to me again.
And
Or
you
I'm
got
scared I'm gonna
this
get my ass beat
game
again.
plan
I don't
called
think wrestlers
McIntyre.
suffer from much
We
trauma.
got Jamal saying we got Seth for the W. So that's I guess two people agreeing with that's
Yeah.
1-1. Yeah, 2-2 for this match. It's gonna be fun.
Ziggler Ziggler.
Where we headed next?
Ziggler,
I'm
baby.
sorry.
Ziggler shirt out the closet.
Ziggler. You have a Ziggler shirt. I'd like to see
Oh,
that.
Yeah.
Seth for the W. Thank you,
That was
Jamal.
the first WWE shirt I had. Dolph Ziggler.
And now we're
That's an
bringing up to
interesting
the main
first-
events
But
of
okay.
SummerSlam, ladies and gentlemen.
That was your first WWE shirt, really?
story
Was it
I
time.
think
Ziggler?
so.
Huh.
Candid story.
Interesting.
But let's get into Lance's favorite moment on the card, the
Because
women.
he just likes
Women.
Let's take booties.
Let's
Sorry.
go back to SmackDown. We got SmackDown Women's Championship being defended in a triple threat match with Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, and champion Carmella. I got my money on Carmella. She doesn't have Ellsworth with her this time.
No.
He was recently fired by GM Page.
I also don't think she needed him, but
Exactly. She doesn't need
that's the
him.
point. Don't need no man. I'm not going to pull that bullshit, but yeah, that.
You already
You
did.
already
You might
did
as well
enough of
finish
it.
it.
You know,
Don't
man.
give that.
No, don't do that.
Carmella, she beat Charlotte Flair for the championship day after WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
So she knows.
Thank you for the history lesson.
She knows her opportunities when to strike. She knows that Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair are having some issues because it was originally 1-on-1 with Becky and Carmella. Charlotte Flair got added, so Becky's got a chip on her shoulder.
She does.
She's gonna be like, "Why you don't think I can draw?" So you got to add the Flair name to it.
Right.
So now she's gonna be trying to get at her, and Carmella's gonna use that opportunity to strike and probably a quick roll up. Either one, she's walking out champion. What do you guys say?
So I'm going to go with you on this one, and the power of retention is so freaking strong in the WWE. I feel like they can't get away from not doing that. So Carmella's going to win, but I think it's going to go a little bit differently. I think it's going to. There's something weird. Like I feel like this match doesn't have that weird element going on. I mean, it is three chicks fighting, and I know Lance finds that weird and he's into it, but I think there's going to be something hairy happen during this match, like a strange, like I don't know, a DQ or I don't know. But Carmella's gonna win. I do think I think it's gonna end quickly. I don't think this is gonna be a long drawn out match. I can't see this being a 25-minute or long ass match. And I don't feel like there's anything really here to dig up. I think a lot of these choices for who's fighting was propped up on name and infighting and knowing that it's interesting, and that's it. Like the match is kind of just, I don't know.
It's a women's match. Is that
It's
what you're trying to
interesting.
say?
No, what I'm trying to say is it's interesting on paper, but in function, this is who cares really. Carmella's gonna win this, dude. This is not even a question. You can roll your eyes all you want and tell me how great it is to watch women wrestle, because I saw the photos you took.
We'll just keep them out.
Thank you.
Hey, man.
So as I was getting to
you
my
do you.
point, getting my little 10 seconds in on this, Charlotte Flair is a Flair, Carmella's money, and Becky Lynch has never won a championship like this
Fire.
before. So
That's your thing.
Carmella's money, we're all on the same page. You know what that means.
Oh,
Go fund
we get
us.
to go like this. Bullies.
We've been on agreement.
We have. We're on a weird streak. We're kind of like fighting about side issues and then agreeing on the
What?
match outcome.
Carmella, yeah, she
Let's
is money.
move-
She's fabulous.
Fabulous.
Let's get into the Raw Women's Championship.
This is where we have to disagree. I know we are because you're not expecting what I'm about to
We
say.
got Ronda Rousey taking on champion Alexa Bliss. Ross, seems you got something interesting
Something
to
on your
say.
mind.
Guys, I hate to say this. I hate it. It hurts my being. It's one of those ones where I have to be honest with reality and how the WWE works. But Ronda Rousey will probably win this match because WWE likes to make stupid decisions. So Ronda Rousey, as much as I hate it, is going to win.
Nah.
No, she's not gonna win.
Nah.
Yeah.
You got Alexa Bliss,
I
who's
think
been
she's gonna win.
champion for over half her time on the main roster. It means she knows how to win. It means she knows how to retain.
Right.
So
I follow you
she's
so
been
far.
Wrestling a lot longer than Ronda Rousey, so she has.
I just feel like this
And
is
she's
Ronda's
got
time
James in her
to
back
show
pocket.
what she can do, and she has that star power, and WWE is going to go, star power, Ronda Rousey, money, and they're just going to lose their minds. And then
Or they
If
could
it
wait
was,
and build up something till the next WrestleMania.
A judo match
I don't
or
think
a
Vince
main
knows how to
match,
wait. He's
Ronda
not a very
every day.
patient person.
All I'm saying is that
Alexa Bliss, the goddess.
The goddess.
there's like Alexa Bliss, like you said, she's been holding the championship about half as long as she's been in the main roster. She's got Mickey James, who's been in the game for over 10 years, in her back pocket. You got Ronda Rousey, who's just a fireball, and like.
Right. I agree with you on that, but I think it's her time to win something because the way
it's not her time. She's
no, the way
fine.
these things
she
go
won at WrestleMania. She can win every year,
right?
And she can that could be her gimmick.
That could be her thing, and she just wins the biggest show of the year every time.
Yeah,
okay, that would make me actually that would make me actually upset. I think
what the Undertaker was.
That's true.
Over 21 years.
I do think though this is a way. If I'm being honest here, I think a Rousey win here, as much as I don't like it, I think it might happen because it's a way to legitimize her, right? It's a way to be like, hey, this isn't just a gimmick, this isn't just a joke. And there's the whole thing about there's rumors that Rousey's husband wants to get into the game, right? Wants to get wrestling. Brown, yeah. Yes. So if you legitimize Rousey and you give her like this win at SummerSlam, and then you get the momentum building, you could be like, and then her husband's into it. I think this is timing wise, it would make sense to me. That's all.
But she's not ready. Is the problem?
I don't think she was ready to start wrestling anyway. But
so why are you still pushing someone that's?
I'm not pushing her. I think that's gonna just happen.
She needs to be sidelined.
Hey, just because I don't like something doesn't.
All right. Well, let's get this moving to matches that do.
All right, that do matter.
Yeah, this is perfect. We're jumping right into.
Let's run right in through these.
WWE Championship. We got Samoa Joe, the Destroyer, taking on the phenomenal one, AJ Styles.
Woo!
Lance, who do you got?
I remember watching this match as a child, 2007.
Classic TNA match.
You weren't really a child.
TNA rivalry on its apex. This is probably one of the best feuds that happened.
It is.
And we get to see it all over again. Joe has always been injured ever since his arrival from NXT to the main roster. So this has always been sidelined. I believe this was intended to be the other way around in that.
What do you mean?
Samoa Joe was supposed to be the champion this whole time.
Well, if you think it's just an accident.
But instead, I think we got AJ instead.
Because of timing and injury.
Because Samoa Joe was sick, yeah. And I think that they wanted to replay that whole Joe was going to be the top, and then AJ was going to come and smash it at SummerSlam to relive that whole Destroyer undefeated speech. But now I feel like the reign is going to start, and Samoa Joe's definitely going to pick up this win. It's his time. It's either going to happen or he's going to get sidelined.
All right, where are you at? Big boss.
I'm agreeing with Lance.
Uh-oh.
Samoa Joe, he's a big, bad mofo. Big bad melon farmer. We're keeping this.
PG. We're keeping this diehard TV cut. That's inside baseball. That's the melon farmer joke.
Yeah. Samoa Joe, he's just so dominant. And, he's gonna lock in that coquina clutch and take out AJ. Probably send him packing, send him home back to Georgia, so he can take some time off, chill with his kids, and
hang out.
Play the new WWE that he's the cover star on. But he won't be champion.
He's gonna get that cover curse.
I hope they have that, updated before it gets released because he's not gonna have the championship. I'm sure if someone looks, they're gonna already got it.
They're gonna patch WWE. He's gonna be like, hey, update the game, guys, and then patch this non-title in.
Exactly. So Samoa Joe.
WWE don't care that much.
Well, boys, it's time to raise these once again because I'm going with Samoa Joe as well. Not that I want to, but because it will happen, it's time for AJ to get packing. And like you said, go hang out with his family. Event. As much as I like AJ Styles, I think your take on it's kind of funny. Like, it just so happened. Like, this is a complete accident. You've been champion just for happenstance sake because they wanted Samoa Joe. Although, I will agree with you. They've been building towards Samoa just like being his own standalone powerhouse brand for everything, and he's awesome to watch. No, you don't.
That takes me back to my Miz argument. Samoa Joe has beaten Roman Reigns already.
So your litmus test for champion material is, did they beat Roman?
Exactly, and it just makes sense. He's the top dog, the big dog, whatever you want to call him.
The new Undertaker.
The new Undertaker. Well, at least he's a little not as old.
Speaking of Roman Reigns,
let's get back to the eternal rubber match that nobody wanted to see, but it's coming to SummerSlam again.
We got Roman Reigns taking on Universal Champion.
Kill me.
Brock Lesnar.
Kill me. This is not an existence I wanted.
And I'll tell you straight up, Brock Lesnar, he's probably training extra hard because he's got a big UFC match coming up sooner than later. So he's
sooner
got that
than
camp.
later is the good part.
Yeah, probably early next year. So he's probably got the training going. He's probably in camp already. 'Cause he's been out for a couple years, so it's going to take extra time to take on the champion, DC. So he's already a champion in WWE. He's trying to be a two-sport champion.
A super god.
Yes,
A super god?
champ. He's going to walk out Universal Champion. You know, he's going to give Roman Reigns 25 F5s, whatever.
25 F5s.
To become state Universal Champion.
Wait, can we give Robert, our studio owner here, a round of applause
No.
for not walking in front of the camera today? Thank you, Robert. All right.
Rob, you're late. Well, your girl going lower?
Oh, wow. Pulling out the big guns. Going lower. No. Well, I
that's
hate
not
this
good,
match.
man.
I don't want this match to happen. I never want to watch this match. I just... God. I'm giving it to Roman. I'm being weird. Just because maybe this will finally just break everyone's souls when they see Roman win another goddamn
Nope,
event.
it's going to be Brock, ladies and gentlemen.
No? All
It's going to be
right.
another Brock match. Ladies and gentlemen, we have plenty of shows coming up. You guys can come be a part of it. You guys probably already are a part of it. But just so you guys forget some of them, we'll run them down.
Go, 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 go.
We got Empire
Quickly.
Wrestling Federation presenting Wrestling Lucha Libre. It's going to be on the 18th in San Bernardino. You can catch the
If you know how to get to San
of
Bernardino,
Lucha Libres going at it.
go for it.
Favi will be getting his retirement tour here. This will be his first time at Empire Wrestling Federation. You don't want to miss that.
Shout out to those guys for giving a guy who not wrestled
Some
with
book
them.
Favi.
Yeah,
Someone
book Favi. Go for it.
Hashtag book Favi. We've been saying that for a minute.
The same day, you guys, if you're down south, you can check out San Diego. They have Super Awesome Showdown. Galacticadia 5, ladies and
One of the
gentlemen.
best shows by far. Take somebody that hasn't seen a wrestling show to Super Awesome Showdown, and they will go to wrestling shows with you. Just, it's a thing. It's what you should do.
Super awesome. What else do we got, Lance?
That was this week. Next week, you can check out Orange County Championship Wrestling.
Oh, right
They
here.
present Next Level.
That's in this
right
building.
here at the Next Level
That's
Sports
here.
Complex
Guys,
downstairs.
we're in the right spot already. We can just sit here until the 25th.
And just so you guys know, everyone who's shared this video, everyone who's commented, everyone who's liked, everyone who's been on YouTube, they'll all be interested in a raffle to get some free tickets to the show.
Hey,
It's
how
gonna
about
be
this?
An awesome time.
We
You
can
get to
also
see Mariachi Loco and Othello for the World Heavyweight Championship,
match I'm excited
as
for.
well as the tag team championships being defended.
gonna
Suburban
be good.
Justice with that rematch against La Raza.
There you go. That La Raza rematch, I'm looking forward to it. Hey, let's extend it to just go share a past Bullyzone photo from any album that you like. We see that, and you mention one of us, and we'll see it, and we'll give you a shot at a free ticket, too. There you
There
go.
you have it, ladies and
There's
gentlemen.
another way you can get free stuff.
You know, give us likes.
Give me the satisfaction of giving you things because you did
Give
something
us
for
something,
me.
we'll give you something. That's
You
Take
scratch
a
my
penny,
back,
leave
I'll...
a penny. That's as
that's
professional as we
business.
can
Business
be.
101.
Yeah.
Got anything else there? You got another show or no?
No, that's all the shows we got coming up for attendance for the next point of view.
That one? No? All right.
Yeah, you know, I'm ready for, you know, next week we'll probably do another super show for SummerSlam. So come join us.
We
with us.
will not, however, be showing anything from the WWE Network ever. I'll
In
put
this room, maybe in
nothing.
that room.
Yeah, we'll
But that's
watch
right, ladies
for
and gentlemen.
ourselves.
Make sure to tell all your friends and family next week. We will be having a Bullyzone party right here at the Next Level Sports Complex during normal Bully hours. During these normal Bully hours, we have food, drink, entertainment provided as we go through the rundown of SummerSlam.
But are we going to have meatball
Tell your girl to
sandwiches?
come, man.
Meatball
Tell your
sandwiches?
girl to come. If you guys are looking for parking, there's some lower right over there. You know, just don't be afraid of it, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Lance Winters.
Oh, that's my cue to say goodbye. This has been Ross Roy. Later, guys. See you next time.
And I'm Austin Largo. Check it. We're out. Bullyzone. In the zone.
Out.
On a bone.
Oh, dude.
Go home.